What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hanz Fequiere, the healthcare CEO. And guess what? We are on episode 15. I wish I knew how to say that in Creole, but anyway, ça passe tout haïtien là. We're going to make a dope episode again. It's your boy Hanz, the healthcare CEO. And guess what? I was waiting for this. I was going to say Negro, but this person is so dope. She runs Atlanta. All right. She has the biggest med spa mentorship across the United States. If you don't know, you will know her today. She is going to drop gems. Her name is Candace Holyfield-Parker. I want to make sure I got that right. Shout out to her husband. She is super dope. The med spa millionaire, med spa queen. Let's go, Candace Holyfield-Parker. Let's go. This is
for myself.
Clap. Yo, clap.
Let's clap for myself.
Let's go. Yo, this is so dope because she did tell me that I asked at the last minute, but when you build relationships with people, they do things for you. So I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. But not only that, though, it is super dope because you're one of the Atlanta people that I looked up to when I came in. You didn't know this, but I just watch how people move in the background. And it's like being from New York, growing up in Miami, I was privileged to see not only different cultures, but how us Blacks move amongst each other. One thing I got from you, or correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just spitballing here, but one thing I got from you is you're impactful without being everywhere.
I used to be everywhere.
Oh.
I'm an OG now, so I'm sorry to put no more. But I used to be, when I was heavily building, I used to be everywhere.
But social media everywhere. It seems like people look up to you that are heavy hitters in Atlanta.
Well, I probably served them. I served a lot of people on my way up to the top.
I love what you said.
And I still serve right now to this day. So I serve a lot of people.
Yeah. Sean is not really discreet. He'll just make signs when he'll text me. And I'll just interrupt in the middle of it.
No, you do it.
Hey, Candace, Sean wants you to change your shirt. I would just be straight on with it. But I love that you said you serve. Because to be a leader, you got to serve first, right?
And I wasn't a leader yet. I didn't know I was going to be a leader.
What happened?
I didn't to do massages, but I was going to serve my whole life. But I actually used to be a real server, like a waitress, for 13 years. So
you was a waitress?
For 13 years. So I'm used to waiting on people to sit back to.
And you, what, out of high school just went into waitressing?
Yeah. I want to say I was 17. I got a waitress job. And then I graduated. People like, you going to go to college? Entrepreneurship wasn't a thing back then. And so I went to medical assistant school. I graduated. I got a job at a clinic. I became a clinical manager, but I was still broke. Then I ended up getting pregnant, and I really didn't have any money, so I went back to my waitress job. I was doing both, and I made more money in my waitress job than I did at the clinic. So I eventually quit the clinic, and I did a lot of the other business in between until I got into the spa.
That is, listen, I love it because it's going to flow. Because here's the healthcare CEO. We got some ground rules,
okay,
right? Some house playing rules. One of them, is this. All of our podcasts is 90% information, 10% motivation.
Okay.
Even though I feel like you're flowing into the motivation because I'm getting hyped up. And the other one is me ask all of our guests to leave your keys at the door. No gatekeeping, right? We want someone, some young lady, some young man to say, I want to be the next Candace Holyfield-Parker. I want to be the next millionaire spa chick. So I wanted to interject and say, if you're cool with that, I want to pick up to where we left off. Mm-hmm. You went to high school. Didn't really know what you wanted to do, but you went to school to become a medical assistant. Mm-hmm. Your whole life, even, we're going to show you, I could already tell you're just a server. Mm-hmm. But now, we're going to get to how you became a server to a leader, right? You did a medical assistant thing and you was like, I want more.
Well, I didn't know I wanted more at the time. Mm-hmm. I was just a kid. I was 18 years old. And my mom was always in healthcare too, though. But I didn't even know I wanted more. I hadn't solved more yet. So I didn't even know I wanted it.
Which mom did?
She been with CNA like my whole life. But she does home health for kids, can't walk or talk. So she been doing it since I knew her. So, and she still do it to this day.
That's another booming business.
She do it to this day.
Okay, so you went to medical assistant school. Mm-hmm. And then you was like, hey.
So I went to medical assistant school. I remember I was making $8.25 an hour. Damn! I will never forget. This was back in 2000, by the way, so 25 years ago. But I was making $8.25 an hour. Later, you want to get a raise, you feel like get your associate degree in science. I went back, got my associate degree in science. They offered me they took me to $9.
You went and got your degree and you got $1 more?
I mean, it was an associate. It wasn't $1, it was 75 cents. And I was still broken. I was about to have a baby. I remember my car note was $300. I couldn't pay it. I ain't had money. And this I went back to my waitress job, and then I eventually quit all of that, and I did waitress for 13 years before I got to spa.
What made you quit?
The waitress job or medical assistant?
You went back. You went to waitress job for the medical because medical wasn't.
I had already had my waitress job, but I was trying to like do something with my life because I graduated high school. But I made more money as a waitress than I did as a medical assistant.
So you went, got your associates, but it was like, the money's not here.
I make $9 an hour.
I'm about to have a kid.
This probably was maybe 2001 by now. 2001.
So you did the waitressing for how long?
13 years.
13 years. Where at?
It was a restaurant called Perkins. I worked the same job.
I remember Perkins.
Because I'm from Memphis. Tennessee. It's called Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. I worked the same job the whole time.
For 13
I don't
years.
quit jobs. I'm real loyal.
Super loyal.
If I'm quitting, I can't take it no more.
Yeah,
That's like anything, a relationship, a job. Like, I can't take it no more. If I'm leaving, I ain't gave it all I can.
Like, look.
I don't like jumping ship.
I looked in the mirror. I said, did you do everything you could do? You did. And you was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, so 13 years in, what was the pivotal, like, I'm going to get into, like, what happened after that? You had a kid now.
Yeah, I had 2 kids. So actually what happened, I was like the top person there because I worked there so long. And I did whatever I wanted to do. If anybody worked
Had Perkins.
in any job, I did whatever I wanted to do. So if you're looking to see, I didn't know I was a leader, but I always did what I wanted to do. That's leader quality. Yeah. I didn't know though. And so if you work at a restaurant, you probably date the cook. So you can do whatever you want. For your customers.
We supposed to be jumping jazz on view, but still how to make it in the restaurant industry.
How to make it, period. Date the top person, the manager if you can.
Facts.
And I just did whatever I want. So they just sick of me pretty much. I worked there for a long time. I did whatever I want, but they didn't have a reason to fire me. So they were trying to get rid of me. They wanted me to quit. They took me out of the best section of the restaurant and put me in the worst. So I was making like $30 a day. I couldn't take care of my kids. Yeah. That's how I ended up going to spa school, massage therapy school.
But what's it like? You don't go, well, I'm going to go to spa school. Like, something happened.
It was the same school that I went for medical assistant. I knew I didn't want to go to real. I tried to go to real college. I got a degree in business too. It just wasn't for me. Yeah. And I've always been smart. But the school was behind. Instead of me saying, I thought, what I'm going to do? Like, I want to start opening another restaurant. I've been here 13 years. I thought I got to learn a new skill.
But what spa? Why spa?
I didn't know. So I was actually going for RN, registered nurse. But they told me it's going to take at least 2 years to get some type of license. Mind you, I'm already broke. I'm making $30 a day. I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
So I was like, they said, we got a new program, massage therapy. You know, you take your test to see what you qualify for. I took my test. They told me I can take any program I wanted. I said, let me try and massage. They said it's the only program where you can have a business the day you graduate.
Damn.
And I wasn't even an entrepreneur. I never even thought about it.
He wasn't even, I wasn't an
It wasn't a priority for me. And I was just like, let me give it a try. And I got in. I fell in love. And I gave it every single thing I got every single day. And I've been doing it for the last 16 years.
So you went to school. This is crazy, though. So you went to school for one thing. Wasn't really paying out. Went back to the restaurant industry. After a while, you was, doing your thing with the manager, the boss, but that was welcome.
They were sick of me. And I talk about stuff. Yeah, I talk about the stuff too. So they just, I don't know, I guess they like, we sick of candy.
But that was a good thing. It positioned you.
No, if that wouldn't have happened, I probably would still be working until this day. Unless God had another plan. But this is the plan that happened though.
Wow. And people don't even understand, like, even right now with things that I'm going through with the restaurant, I look.
And your restaurant good.
You know what
I know, but remember I said this good. I love food. I used to want to be a food critic.
Your personality.
I was like,
you can still do it. Your personality.
I was like, this is good. Your food.
Really we moving to Midtown.
No, I'm excited. Yes. We just have an influencer event for influencing.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes, she's already an influencer. Look, because I guarantee you, this podcast new. Because my ex you met my ex. She was a nurse, and she's like, she lives in Miami, and she's like, she came to visit me, and we went to your thing. She's like, oh, I need to talk to her, and I was like, oh yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, and so you influence people throughout the country,
right? The world. I get clients over the whole world. So wow, so blessed and thankful.
And you just started doing and let me get this right, back massages late,
so full body massage, like therapy. Like I had to go to school. I was on the board of health. Had to take a test, get a license. Like real, it's against a lot of do charge for massage. Not on the side therapist.
And then so you were doing sports massage.
I specialize in pain management, so a lot of my clients say sciatic. Well, when I first started, while I was in school, because I couldn't charge, I started off doing kids spa parties when I did first started. So I was doing it for like a year while I was working up to get my license.
What's a kid's spa party?
We had robes, slippers, face masks. They made lipstick. They got their nails done.
Why you in massage school?
Yeah, I did that. And then it blew up in my city, Memphis. So I did that maybe a year after I graduated. I made my first 6 figures. So I made my first 6 figures. I had never made 6 figures in my life. So I made my first 6 figures the first year of my spa.
What gave you that idea?
To do with kids?
Yeah.
I had a daughter. It was her birthday.
Oh.
I was in spa school. So I'm like, let me do some spa stuff. And I did it. I was never real big on Facebook. But I did it. And I started getting on Facebook because I knew I was going to have a business.
Yeah.
And I started posting it. And I was like, if anybody want to have a spa party, let me know. And people was hitting me up.
So you must have had a lot of parents going, oh, this is so cute. This is...
Yeah, and I started doing it for free. I couldn't charge. And then once I got my license, I started charging. And I kind of Groupon. That's happened to 6 figures on Groupon.
Damn, that's smart. And people still using Groupon. It's just underrated.
I made over $300,000 from Groupon. Back then, I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything about logo, coaching. Mine did 15, 16 years ago. But I knew somebody who was on Groupon while I was in school. She graduated, opened up her spa. She made like $80K from Groupon. I was helping her. She was paying me $11. I was helping her. And I asked her how to do it. She was black. She wouldn't tell me how to do it.
You already know the gatekeeper.
But it was a Caucasian lady who we was in the room from. She did it. She made way more. And she paid me $21. And she told me what to do. And she really didn't say it. And she said, just call. The other girl didn't tell me just call. I didn't know the number. I didn't know anything.
Damn.
I wasn't a real entrepreneur yet. I just was trying to figure out my way. And I called. And they put me on, and guess what happened?
It's crazy how people think that if you put somebody on, it's less for you.
Right.
It's like, what God got for you, no one can tell you. I've helped over 30 ambulance companies start in Georgia. It ain't slowing my business down.
Okay.
There's 11.5 million people in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm not, I need 1%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've never gone broke by giving. I tell people that's like my rule one. You want to be successful?
Yeah.
Bless the person next to you, to the right of you, left of you, watch what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I never stress that, but it's crazy how you went to someone that looks like you.
No, we was in school together, so I failed my test by 5 points. She passed her test.
Ooh.
So it set me back another 3 months. I kept on working at the restaurant. I had started the restaurant, I was quit.
How
I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm like, I'm going to take my test. Y'all, holla at you. I had to go right back to the restaurant. I ain't passed the test. So 90 days, I studied. I was asleep seeing the test. And I went back and I passed the test. My entire life changed.
So once you pass, now I'm trying to connect the dots for our audience. You pass massage school, but in the back of your mind, you're doing the children's spa.
Well, yeah, that's just what I knew how to do at the time.
And then once you got licensed, you're like, oh, now I can do the children's
I got a
spa
Groupon.
and charge.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you charge? Because it sounds like two different businesses, though.
Well, the massage law, you cannot say you are doing massage. Can't say that word and charge. It's against the law. So I didn't want to jeopardize my life, so I don't take any chances with. And they scare you in school too. Like, if you guys go out here, like, so I couldn't. This was all I had. This had to work for me. So I couldn't play around. So I worked for free for an entire year.
And this is back in early 2000s.
No, this 2010. Because I think I got my license in 2011.
So you started doing massages. Now you licensed. We celebrating. Mm-hmm. Ain't no looking back. Mm-hmm. And you did the kids thing full time, where you're like.
Yep, I did. I had quit. I used to work at Massage Envy. I was making $15. I made $15 there. And I quit working there because I was pregnant. I was going to have a baby. Mm-hmm. My car broke down on that. That's really why I quit. I'm like, child, this stressing me out too bad. So I just quit. And then I did Groupon. I did Groupon while I was pregnant. So
you quit Massage Envy, did Groupon, and it took off. Like
my first check in 3 days was $6,000. I did a little bit of real estate wholesale with one of my friends. But I can't remember how much my biggest check was. I was like the middle person in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I was like connected
with people together.
Mm-hmm. So I really can't remember like how much my biggest check was. But I remember the Groupon check like it was yesterday. It was $6,000 and some dollars. And I maintained in 3 days for myself.
3 different parties?
No, like just selling the gift cards on Groupon. I hadn't did anybody yet. I hadn't touched anybody yet. Wow. If anybody is looking, depending on what industry you're in and you don't have a big marketing budget, you don't have a coach or a mentor yet, do Groupon.
And Groupon before Amazon.
Groupon, people can still get on, and doing Groupon, it puts you at the top of Google. You ain't spending no money up front. I have a whole free Groupon class for everybody.
That's a great free class.
So it's no money up front. It puts you at the top of Google. So it's a good, starting point. but we got to make sure the offer's going to make. We don't want you to come back with kind of do it. We got to make sure the offer makes sense.
But what was so smart about that was everybody, when they doing something for their kids back in the days, was Groupon. We people on Groupon because kids cost a ridiculous amount.
Groupon got 1 billion plus emails.
Dang.
And they sending it out for you. They got 1 billion plus emails.
And they just take a percentage.
They take a percentage, yeah. But once you learn it, and I didn't know this in the beginning. Remember I told you how my black friend was paying me $11. The Caucasian lady was paying me $21.
Yeah.
She was getting paid a higher percentage than the black girl. The black girl didn't know. So when I got in there and my Groupon was doing well, guess what? I started getting a higher percentage. I didn't know that I was getting 80% of my sales up front before I touched anybody. That was a game changer for me.
Dang.
I didn't know any of those things. That was like brand new to entrepreneurship.
And then you like entrepreneurship?
No, I love.
Oh, you love it. I love it. And you are now speaking and stuff. So, how long you did the kids massage? Like
2 years. I did that particular business for 2 years.
Did you sell it, or you was just like,
no? So we were doing the kids, and all the parents wanted the services. So we couldn't do both. We didn't have the woman power. We was in people home for 8 hours, and in mine back then, we was going to the palace of FedEx. Like we was going to big beautiful homes. That was another thing that really changed my mindset. Every home I would go to, I was like, it's something I don't know. These people's homes are bigger than mine. These people got more money than me. And they really changed my mindset to just be able to see it. Like now we got social media. Social media wasn't as big as it is.
Yeah, but you still seeing it with your eyes.
Seeing it with because I wasn't on social media either. Yeah. I had just got on Facebook when I decided I'm there with this.
Yeah.
Instagram, we didn't have live, TikTok, and it.
Facts.
So me just seeing that changed my life as well.
So you doing top clients, celebrities too, I believe?
I wasn't doing, not in Memphis, because I was in Memphis. It wasn't like a celebrity type way.
Gotcha.
But like the big pastors, I did all the big anybody who was popular in Memphis, I did them. But it wasn't like Atlanta. It wasn't like, now anybody can be a celebrity child. You on reality TV, you look like, baby, you blogging food, you a celebrity. You know, so anybody a celebrity now.
Guys be blogging food, they be on the BET Awards and creams. Like,
yes. But back then, none of this stuff was a thing yet. But everybody had money, and they changed my life too. Just seeing that and walking into those homes, and they changed. Because nobody I knew even went to the spa back 25 years ago. Yeah. Everybody goes to the spa now. Yeah. But nobody that I knew went 25 years ago.
And so he was like, okay, I see this. All right, time to pivot. So you pivoted away from the Groupon and the kids.
Nope. I did Groupon for years.
Okay.
No, I did Groupon for a period. I just went away from the kids.
Because adults pay more?
They pay more to kids, like mess up their nails. Hey, I need to settle down. They was messing it up, wasting stuff. The parents, they drinking, they having a good time. And so I said, no more kids, only adults, and I could charge them too for the parents.
What I love about this is your life is full of pivots.
No, definitely.
It's pivot for like, oh, I learned this, but let me do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I learned this, but what stops you from? I spoke at somebody's event, and I was like, you know what the hardest thing for me is, and I want to know from a peer, it's not getting complacent because you make a meal and you.
So I do want to tell everybody, if you've never made $1 million, even 6 figures, like that's a big deal. Making 6 figures, making your first $1 million is a big deal. But most of the time, it's not your money. And so people don't know that. We got to pay the IRS. We got to pay for all these systems, things that we did to make that money. It's not even that first meal wasn't even our money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the millions I made, I gave away $1 million. I lost millions of dollars. It's not mine. So I got to, make sure I'm keeping it and able to maintain a lifestyle. Take care of people who I said I was going to take care of.
Yeah, that's true, but you'll never get tired. I'm getting tired, bro.
I always be tired.
I just want to chill for a minute.
So
I love that mindset.
I'm a big complainer. This generation passed down. We complain a lot. And I remember, I don't know what happened, but I said I won't complain again because I'm chosen. It's my job to do the heavy lifting because somebody else can't do it.
That's your cross.
So, just when I discovered my purpose and knowing that I have an anointing over my life and knowing that I'm chosen and knowing God going to take care of me as long as I do what he want me to do, I shall not complain. I'm tired right now. You can't see it because my makeup's so beat down. But I'm tired. I didn't sleep. My big event is in 6 days. I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all.
So you do what? We're going to give a quick plug. What is this big event? I've been to the last one.
Yeah. So, you came 2 years ago.
Yep. Yes.
So it's the only event for Black Spa professionals. So in my community, it's not just med spa. It's hairstylists, nail techs, Some people do yoga. Some people sell body skills, body butter. It's the largest Black Spa wellness community in the world. And I do the only Black Spa Expo. So it's a day full of education, community, networking, and celebration.
Wow.
And this is your number 7. Your number 7.
7.
It's your number 7.
Damn. All right, so let's see how we get to the spot where you're teaching. So now when you go to these clients' house, you're doing nails.
No, I'm doing massage. So I had a nail tech and I had an esthetician.
Work under you.
Well, with me.
Okay.
Nobody works under me. Everybody works with me.
Do y'all hear that mentality? I love that shit. You're not from Memphis. You're from New York. That's how we think. You got to eat like I eat. Other people eat later on, and then they feed their team later, or they're eating steak while the team's eating hamburgers.
Never.
No, I love that mentality.
Anybody who ever worked with me, I took great care of my team.
Sean, our conversation, what did I tell you? I don't want you working for me. I need a business partner. Facts. I said, don't, you can't do it. You got to eat with me.
Yeah. And I took very good care of every single person who ever worked with me before. Ever.
I was on that myself.
In my 15 years being busy.
What about that? Who, that was instilled in you?
I just, no. Very dysfunctional family. But I have learned that everything that I never had, I try to be it for other people. And that's big. And I want to have a business. Like me, I'm loyal. I'm not going to leave. I only leave when I have to, so if I can make people happy, I can,
But there's a lot of burnout with that, kid. There's
no, I done crashed out a couple of times. Publicly crashed out. I'm real heavy on social media. I just go live every single day and make $1,000 every day. I would make $30K just from live before. So I had quite a few public crash outs before.
The people that you looked out for did not look out for you.
Now that I've been in therapy, I won't say they did not look out for me. I would say they did the best that they could. They didn't know how to handle me with care. How I handled them. That's what I would say about it.
That's deep. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
So you did massages.
Yeah.
But I know you for being the spa.
Yeah.
So we're doing massages. You didn't hire anybody. You aligned yourself.
Yeah.
With a nail tech and a
esthetician.
Which for people that don't know, what is an esthetician?
Skincare specialist.
Now you're like, okay, did you get a location or you're just doing this?
I had a storefront. So when I didn't have my license, I was mobile because I didn't have my license yet.
Yeah.
But once I got my license, I immediately got a location from a Caucasian lady.
Okay.
I was ringing from her, but she needed help. I wasn't popping enough yet, so I started helping her. But then my own Groupon took off. I couldn't help her anymore. So I worked there with her.
She was like a mentor.
No. We never talked. She used to get mad about batteries. She yelled up a light on. No, she was definitely not a mentor.
Oh, wow.
No, she was not a mentor.
Did you have one?
No. I didn't get a mentor until 2015.
When was your mentors one big thing?
Yeah, 5 years later. So I worked there. My first year would be now I did have a couple of NFL players. So I will say this. And then my first year, I grew the space. I went down in the storefront.
Nice.
And so I needed help. Nobody would come work with me. They wouldn't leave my side. I didn't have what we would call social proof. Like, they didn't see the value yet. And I was just doing so great. I didn't even know I was just marketing jeans. I just was trying to feed my kids to keep my lights on. And my Groupon and stuff was doing so well. I was marketing so well. I needed help. And so I offered to pay everybody more than massage than to pay them. And so 3 people from massage then became to work with me, and they all made 6 figures. That's how I started teaching. But I didn't charge them. I didn't start teaching still until 5 years later when I moved to Atlanta. That's how the teaching part came into place, because we all made 6 figures. We all in one building. Every single person did Groupon. We didn't do Google ads, Facebook ads. It wasn't no such thing as content creators, influencers. We didn't have to do no events. It was all from Groupon. Every last one of us made 6 figures.
Is that something you would still suggest to people?
Oh, a lot of my clients right now are still on Groupon to this day. They make 6 figures.
Wow, nobody talks about it. We all think.
Well, they don't know.
Social media.
People who coming in here, y'all can remember, everybody who come in here talking, they talk about what they did.
Yeah.
And how they built. This is how I built it. So we talking about it. So if they didn't do that, y'all can't have a conversation.
So we just had a guest, just met her. She owns the Post Stop. So, But what we found out, Sean and I was talking to her, you don't need licenses. I was like, how is it you could to do it? She said you should, but you know how like the Department of Health regulates my ambulance and my home care? Does someone need a license for
the way I teach, we encourage everybody to get some type of license. Whether it's gonna be CNA, whether you maybe the owner is gonna go hire you a nurse. It's very high risk with that. Like people dying. it's just too much high risk. So we need to have our insurance. They have some type of level of license. So it just depends.
So when you started, someone starts.
But I think she's a nurse.
She is.
Yeah, so she's good.
She is. But you teach people how to start. What kind of massage? What kind of spa?
No, so I help anybody with any spa. So I work with hair salons. I work with CNA schools. I work with chiropractors. I work with med spas, nurses, and nurse practitioners. I work with massage therapists. I work with estheticians. I work with makeup artists. And I help everybody make 6 or 7 figures. That's what I do. And we do this through operational systems and marketing because they don't teach that part in school.
No, I don't even know some of that stuff. Like, I'm like trying to grow my community now.
Oh, but I can help you with. I love community. I'm a community builder. Like you said, it was a med spa. You said it was a med spa mentorship. It's not a med spa mentorship. It is a community for spa and beauty pros. And then people in that community who want mentorship, that's where I make money from. But the community is absolutely free. I don't even charge.
You don't charge?
Mm-hmm. It's free.
I charge.
I don't charge for the community. I charge for the mentorship. For people who want to.
I'm diverting from the inner people. So wait. So I had this misunderstanding. I thought, okay, because my ex she did med spas, but it was Botox.
I have a lot of med spa clients.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
She was looking to learn.
They now do 100K plus month. Majority of them.
What?
Yeah, but everybody, some people just have a traditional massage. That's maybe $150, $200 is for a massage or a med spa. You know, they can get $600, $3,000. I don't know per client where massage is, you know, a lower price. Waxing is a lower price or the services.
You teach people how to do the waxing too? Or...
No, they have to go to school. They have to get a license for that. I teach them how to operate, how to open a business, operate it, grow it, keep it.
So what you guys got to understand about this podcast now that I'm putting this thing together is Candace, the millionaire spa queen, is not going to teach you how to like do eyelashes, but she's going to show you how to grow that business.
Correct.
She's going to teach you how to streamline it and put processes in place to help you make 6 figures.
Yeah.
If you need to do makeup, Michelle, my ex-girlfriend, if you're watching this, you want to grow your business, I'm going to make sure that you join her community and pay for her mentorship.
Because the community is free. They decide they want to pay for the mentorship.
Wow, that's dope.
I do 3 free classes a week. Or I try my best to.
So what do you not do? Like if let's say I don't help people with chiropractic, like scale their business. Yeah. So there's no business.
They don't know marketing. Nobody knows marketing. Nobody knows not in this industry. Nobody teaches operation in this industry. Nobody teaches marketing in this industry. That's the problem. It's a gap in leadership there. Nobody has a community just for these people, specifically Black. It was unheard of. That's how I end up creating it because I'm Black now. I'm in this spa world. I don't see anyone like me. There's no leadership. Nobody will sell me anything. I'm not winning any awards. I nominated myself for so many awards. I had to raise hell. They finally put me in the magazine, the #1 spa magazine in the country. I was in there a lot of times. Now, my picture was this little. I'm emailing. Ain't no but 2 Black people in this entire. You can go look at the magazine right now. I ain't gonna say their name. Ain't no Black people in there. It might be 2, and it's 15 years later. 2 Black people in that magazine. That's a problem.
That's huge.
Because Black people not doing it, no. You got to do more.
I got a big 24 show.
I've been on the Portia show before.
You did?
Portia loves me.
Oh, nice.
Portia, I got
Look, I'm late again.
Portia loves me.
I just did her show. Well, it just aired last week.
Yeah.
It was a dope show. But you're putting the pieces for me together. But a lot of you are my mentees. I have to teach them how to market. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be super transparent in this. Is your marketing is a little bit more advanced than mine. It's a little bit more streamlined. I'm the traditional lunch and learn.
Facebook ads.
You know.
So most people who teach marketing, they teach Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Depending on what coaches you went to, they teach challenges. That ain't unclowned. Ain't nothing unclowned about it.
You know how to do that?
Huh?
Oh, my bad. That look just told me that.
Not unclowned. Like,
I mean, the Facebook ads and challenges.
But that's what people know. Like, everybody we see is Facebook ads and challenges.
Yeah.
Because that's what
we follow.
It can't be monkey see, monkey do. My top marketing coach, Audrey Richmond, who is so phenomenal. Her whole brain is called unclown. So everything I do, I don't want to do what everybody else does. It's what makes me the unicorn. It's what makes me the best. I've never did a challenge. And I paid all the other people too. I never did a challenge. I'm like, I don't do no challenge. Everybody doing a challenge.
You know what I like about Candace? This is what I tell people about people like you. We are the real entrepreneurs. A lot of entrepreneurs, which I'm thankful for, came about during COVID. But it's so fucking easy to do something with somebody else's money.
Yeah. I just called somebody today. I asked for $10K. I'm like, hey, you got your unlimited American Express? She was like, yeah. I was like, how much you got on there? I'm real smart on that. Now moving to Atlanta, I did massage a lot of celebrities, so I had access. I could hear their conversations. I'm in their multiple homes they have. I see their cars. I see all the women that they have. I hear them on the phone about to do some type of play, and they ask it even for $10K. Mind you, they got money. I'm in their home 2 or 3 times a week. They get ready to do something. They ain't swiping their credit card. They ain't doing their own wire transfer. They calling people they know, and they flipping other people money, and they give it back to them. And I do that right now to this day. I also just want to be clear because I know they'll tear me up. I'm not against the challenges. I know people who have done challenges and they millions of dollars. I just didn't make my millions of dollars from doing challenges. And I did not do them because everybody on social media was doing challenges.
Yeah.
But you so discouraged about different people. You know, they get they feel
like what she talking about? Shit.
Yeah, make sure y'all clip that one so they gonna come watch. When I tell you about them challenges, they gonna come watch that.
You good about challenges, you're just saying that's not your thing.
I just didn't want to do what everybody else. At that time, everybody was going to the same coaches. I just felt like you had some money. It was like 3-4 top coaches. And everybody went to them same people. And then they went to that same person. And everybody was doing the same thing. Even right now, we can look at the social media streets. We see who was top, especially in Atlanta. We know who the top entrepreneurs are in Atlanta. Yeah. You're going to see everybody doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, you see the blueprint.
Yeah.
You can follow it, right?
Kinda.
In so many ways, because I see certain things that I don't know, but I definitely hear you.
And then another thing, a lot of people in the same industry, everybody do credit. Everybody do credit.
I don't care who gets mad at me. The only thing I don't like about the people that do credit, and not everyone, but a lot of people, is they don't tell you what to do with all that funding.
So the one thing I don't like, clip this one up too. The one thing I don't like about people who do credit, they want to charge people 10%, 15% of the money that they get.
I ain't paying that shit.
You gotta pay them 10%, and that's black people poor stuff. I hate.
You already
that.
in debt.
I hate that. It's black people poor stuff. I despise it, and I've never partnered with nobody who do this. If you want to charge me 10% of what you got me, and then let me tell you another thing. I know somebody who's a 50K mentorship. Somebody who has a spa. I know she paid somebody to help her get some American Express. I'm like, girl, you just took a bun for these. Why you gotta pay somebody to help you get some American Express? Paid them $5,000 because she got $50,000 on both. Paid them $10K. Guess what? Them American Express got shut down. Her $10K gone. I despise this stuff.
But here's the thing.
And I took it to the person at the program too. They didn't do nothing about it.
Look at that laugh. You know who she talking about. You know who you are.
So I don't like that. I'm not giving you 10% and then I might lose my account and now I'm in debt. I just like everybody get your credit fixed.
It just don't make financial sense. So I partnered up with a guy and he got me up to like a $750. I paid him $1,000 for that because that was super cheap.
I mean, we gotta pay for credit repair.
Huh?
We gotta pay for credit repair.
Yeah, you got to.
Right.
But he was like, you had to get your 100K. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, yo, we charge 10%. I said, let me tell you something, bro. I used to be a mortgage broker, right? The most a mortgage broker is getting is 3%, right? I can't see if you give me $300,000 that I'm already in debt to you $30K.
But the reason why people take this offer is poor black people mindset. They don't know that, hey, I can do this another way. And we ain't hate on nobody. Everybody getting money like that, that's your business. I ain't let my people do it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's fix your credit. I don't want to do that.
And once you're physical credit, you can apply yourself. It's really about taking the time, right? And so, yeah, that just never made sense to me. So I
don't make sense to me either.
Yeah.
And everybody do it that way, though. So that's why I can't link up with, like, I try to link up with people. I say, I got a big community. We need credit. We need funding. We need this. I want to make sure everybody good.
But
when they come back and not even putting them in debt, I just feel like you getting over on your people.
Facts.
That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why I don't link up when people do it that way. Like if you're going to charge me some money to show me, hey, here go the lenders. Because some people, they just don't know what they don't know.
1,500, something like that.
It need to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or 20K. And then it's another, just all you did was increase my income to get me approved for more money. And I'm giving you an additional $10,000 just to do that. Instead of you saying, hey, this is what you do, this is what I charge for consulting, and you let me live and let me breathe so I can make that money.
Yeah, a lot of them rich off of that particular concept.
Yeah.
So I just don't agree with it. And I've never did it before, and I don't know.
So you teach people how to get money too, though?
We did probably we used to do like $1 million runs on saying who can get funded, who can get some because they need it, to run their business. So we did a lot of things like that, but I've never charged like, hey, if I help you get this, you owe me 10%. I don't know.
So not only do you, and we're focused on the marketing, but if I came to you and said, I want to start a med spa, you're gonna be like, hey, okay, join my mentorship. I'm gonna show you how to.
So no, they don't join my mentorship first. But my mentorship not for everybody. I'm crazy.
All right.
And they may just join my mentorship. Hey, join my free community first. Come to some of my free classes to see if you can handle me. And then let's do a consultation call to see what you need, where you are. So the first thing is going to be, hey, do you want a storefront? Do you want to do concierge? Do you want to do a salon suite price? Are you working there? I want to build a team. What service are you going to offer? Do you offer that? Hey, you need a medical doctor thing. Now you need all of this insurance because you're going to offer that thing. So we got to have a conversation first. But I don't let anybody come to my mentorship. I've been doing this so long. And I know that I'm a gift to the world. And so I have to be very, very protective of my gifts, my energy, because it would smother me. Like people would smother me and drown. That's where the burnout come from. And so I've already did those things a couple of times before. And so I don't want to remove myself from serving people. So I have to be cautious of and I get refunds. So somebody coming to my mentorship and it's not working out and it's not working, we're not a good fit. That's why I don't have a year program either. I would never do another year program. Ever.
What's the longest you do?
90 days minimum. I also want to tell everybody from too who's listening, a lot of people who doing coaching, mentorship, they never make no real money. They're making their money from doing the coaching and mentorship. I really made my first $1 million with my fly with my hand. Yeah. So that's another thing that I really pride myself on. Like I'm a real OG from the real streets, like the real streets. And so kind of just a code we live by, and me knowing that I'm a servant, like I just do things a little bit different from other people that we see on social media. No shade to nobody.
Yeah, everybody got their own thing, but I love it because there are a lot of similarities. I've had a talk with one particular mentor. I'm like, you think I make money from this? My time is more valuable, but I love doing it. Mm-hmm. You're actually in my studio. I know you've seen the ambulances, right? Mm-hmm. So we live this because that's where our real money is at. This is just a part of us that we love to do. Yeah. But there is that part where it's like, and I'm going to take a page from your book, of not trying to serve everyone. Right. Right? Because not everyone is in it for the right reasons. Mm-hmm. And I always ask somebody before they even start my mentorship, it's what's your why? If you get into healthcare because of the money, I'm not the mentor for you. Mm-hmm. Right? It's got to be like what you're saying. It's got to be about something bigger than yourself. Yeah. And so that is huge. So I want everybody who's paying attention to this that, pay attention to who's doing the advertising and who's really behind it. And are they going to be hands-on with it?
Most of my mentors told me I was too hands-on, too hot operations, which does cause burnout. So I get it and I understand. But I will tell everybody, when you pick your mentor, you get into a mastermind or whatever, you don't know people, so you be around them. Just seeing somebody on social media, you just seeing them on social media. And so once you're able to get around people, it was so many tables that I desired to sit. And I served my way or I paid my way to hit those tables. And some of the tables I got there, I'm like, I don't want to be here. Mm-hmm. And I removed myself from the table. If I'm visiting them on social media or just seeing them here or there for, 5-10 minutes, I'm thinking, I want these women to be my client. I want these women to know me. These women can change my life and these women can help me. Then I go sit at these tables. It's hard to come by the way. And it was not what I thought. So I'm also priding myself on being exactly who I'm supposed to be. I'm staying across the board and just other things happened in my life, losing $1 million and all those things. My team for 7 years, it changed into my leadership is totally different. My coaching style is totally different, and changed into this better version of myself that I am now. Because I used to be very rough around the edges.
You sound like you're selling, not really selling, but you're creating experiences.
Community.
I love that because so much that I've learned in Atlanta is so transactional. It's so fucked up. The way people are just, it's always a transactional relationship. And once you have nothing to give them, the phone call stop ringing.
It was just InvestFest, which I love InvestFest. And I went to 2 events the first day. I was too tired the other day. I would do free massage at InvestFest.
You did this year?
We've been doing every day.
I used to do it still.
Yeah. Every year we do free massage. So we was at an event. And I work a lot. I'm trying to go have me a little good time. I don't get out like that. Because most events we go into, they're business events. Nobody was dancing. I said, this one like coming rich people stuff. Like, everybody want, man, let's go turn up. Like, when I tell you nobody was dancing, everybody was just talking. You couldn't have a good time. I mean, I guess you could have a good time, but I was going not to talk about these and to these.
Yeah. I'm going to the wrong place.
Well, no, I go to a lot of events where it's a time and a place. Like, we can talk for a minute, but I don't want to talk 30 minutes on a night where I want to have fun.
Oh, this is not at the actual event.
Oh, no.
I was like, wait.
No, that's because I was out business. No, yeah. This was like an event after this had
Oh, yeah.
their business. So, but everybody, like nobody was having fun.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying it because you just talked about Atlanta. Man, we want to live. You know what I'm saying? And so I understand the business part, but nobody has fun. If you only have fun, and most people go on trips for content. They go on trips to sell more courses or more whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really a fun girl.
Yeah.
And I still talk about it, take pictures, but hey, call me. You know,
Nice.
look on my number or DM me or hey, text this number. Hey, y'all get her phone number. Because I don't want to talk that long about that when it's a night when I want to have a good time.
Just relax.
But I'm still making sure I respect everybody. Hey, how you doing? Send me a DM. That's like, they want to take pictures, whatever. I'm super cool with it. But sometimes I just want to have a good time. Nobody was like, have fun.
Like having fun. It was all.
Like anybody.
That's.
They should have had that at the daytime. They should have been nighttime.
You know what I like that's like that?
They should have been in an office building. Not a lounge.
My guy Gooch and Vantage on it.
I know.
And they do hella game nights. It's
Oh,
like,
see,
we
that's
ain't
fun.
talking about nothing. You go to Brad Tronda's house, we doing taboo, we doing adult taboo. And so it's like, nobody, and they do the mentorship, but nobody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it.
That's why them little 1 minute pictures matter.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. People want to come tell you their whole life story in the middle of a hookah lounge.
Yeah.
Why I'm drinking on my third lemon drop.
Yeah. Instead of just being like, yeah, I see what you're doing. I want to support you. Let me buy you a drink. And walk away.
Yep. Oh,
That's it.
clock that, everybody.
Yeah.
But for people who, you trying to network, you want people to know you. I might want somebody to know me. I might see somebody now like, hey, I love you so much. You're doing so good. And I would think about how I could serve them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me know if you want to, I want to give you a free massage. It just depends. I kind of do it like that. And they say yes, no, but nobody says no, matter what, whatever they're saying. I'm like, hey, can you give me a good email? But I'm keeping it short because it's just not the time. Depending on where I'm seeing them at, it's not the time and the place to talk that in depth with that makes sense. That's what I'm going to try to tell everybody.
Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
And make sure everybody, I'm very approachable because people have said before I'm not approachable. I am approachable.
Candace is going to be one of those people that is not just going to teach you how to scale your business. You're going to teach people life skills.
No. So, you know how people got programmed. I'm like, what makes your program different? Number one, I'm community and we doing 180 over here. Hey, you gotta have your real life together to run your company.
What's 180?
You know how people say 360?
Yeah.
180.
Gotcha.
The other parts already be there.
Facts. 100%.
80. You know what I'm saying? And if it's short, we can add a little bit on there, but we need some of you know what I'm saying? And so, we need to be good people, good human beings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We need to,
some of the intangibles we got to come with. I took a Goldman Sachs course, sorry to interrupt you. And it was an 8-month cohort.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 300.
I know some people who did it.
Yeah, super dope. And it was teaching me how to build a culture in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Before I hired people, because I just needed people, not hire people that fit my culture. Mm-hmm. And I told my restaurant manager, people got to come with the intangibles. I shouldn't teach you how to be nice to our customers.
Exactly.
I shouldn't teach you how to work as a team. I could teach you how to make a sandwich, not burn the soup. Mm-hmm. Well, all the other intangibles you should already, like you said, bring it to the table.
Yeah, but they don't.
I'm not doing
the problem.
It's a whole, you know what? You don't have to teach it, I think, because it comes with who you are. If someone really STF you, they're
right. I learned all this stuff just on my life. I'm 40-something, so I learned all this stuff. Like people rich now, they kids. It's all in the world we're living in now. So I think it's amazing.
You're teaching without knowing you're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that. That's why I'm like, I don't think people understand. I'm 51, so I'm learning from you as I go.
51?
Yeah, I'm an OG. They call me Uncle when I go to basketball court. I used to hate that too. What up, all that? Like, need to go.
It's a big deal now.
But now I like it.
Somebody that been to like auntie, I ain't reply back, but I'm like, he ain't talking to me. He was like auntie like 3 times. So I finally look. He was like, you sharp. I was like, thank you so much, young man.
Yeah, I heard this levels to it. There's Unc. I'm still at the Unc age, and then there's OG. I hope I never get to
You want to hear OG?
I want to, yeah, but don't go in. I want to just be pumped for about 10 more years. You're already OG. Nah, shut up, Sean.
Like I call myself an OG right now. I got myself an OG though to the industry because now people want to esthetician school to 18 first out of high school now. People graduate, nursing 20, 23 people. It's they doing it earlier now, which I think is so beautiful. So I'm definitely an OG for sure.
Are you linked with Elaine Studer?
Elaine Sterling,
Sterling.
the esthetician fair.
Yeah,
She gave a lot of money towards. I do a pitch competition.
yeah.
She was on my shark. She know me very well. She's amazing.
Our last guest won your pitch
She won it before, yeah.
She told me that. I was dope. This is
I won your pitch competition. I was like, girl, I ain't saw you in years. So, yeah, she won a big pot. That's when it was the Atlanta New too. That was probably about 3 years ago.
Elaine comes to the restaurant a lot, and she has a
Cause her school right there. Yeah.
right underneath us.
She spent a lot of money. We didn't get a chance to talk about schools. Y'all want to open up a spa school? That's what a real way is.
She does 400 students every
$15K each minimum.
Yeah, like every 4 months.
Yeah, so if you want y'all the money in the school, you can't open up a spa. You can do all the money's in the school, CNA school, EKG, esthetician.
She does barbers down there. She's doing it. Like
She's been doing it for a very long time. Yeah, she an OG.
So when somebody comes to you, what do they expect? Because I know a lot of people want to say, his podcast took a little bit of a pivot to me because you didn't go into a specific category.
For marketing?
Yeah, just for like someone who just lets Elaine Stewart. Like they like, y'all need to fire her. Oh, that's Elaine Sterling, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm telling anybody this thing, anybody who's watching, no matter who you are and what you're doing, as soon as you get the idea, we got to start brand awareness campaign. So most people, they're waiting like, hey, I'm trying to get my logo, I'm trying to get my website, No, if I know I want to do this the name, brand awareness immediately while I'm figuring out the rest. So most people don't do the front end work. They're trying to fix the back end. Or they haven't done the front end work.
So the first thing somebody would come to you, you're gonna teach them brand awareness, then what?
Well, I gotta see what they want to do first. So
you're gonna interview them.
Yeah, so depending on what they want to do, and then we start rolling out what their lunch is gonna look like, which will consist of brand awareness and pre-lunch. So anybody want to sell anything, I highly suggest a brand awareness campaign that includes a free lunch. We gonna have a lead generator there. No matter who you are and what you sell. I recommend you.
Shauna, you paying attention? Not this.
I recommend it.
Beneath the front.
We need our money to be guaranteed. We need to be guaranteed as possible.
I look at you because I'm thinking my mind is racing.
We need it to be guaranteed. That money guaranteed. Like a lot of us have taken so many losses, we can't take no more. So we need to be approved as possible as we can.
Are there a lot of men that come to you?
No, it's not a lot of men in the industry. If it is a man in the industry, they do very well because women love to get their money to men.
You know who would really benefit from you? Barbers.
I never targeted barbers. I targeted massage theory when I first started because I was one. And then I started working with estheticians and nail techs. And then a nurse stamped me. I made her like $35K in like 2 days. So then they owned me up to, I got 41 people who made $1 billion in their spot. If you're looking, Google your girl. Very good public resume. 41 people so far made $1 million.
Yeah, you're not gonna find nothing negative on you.
And it's not from. And if it is, I tell it myself. Yeah. Before we get to the street, let me tell y'all, child. Let me tell you what. Because I ain't nobody gonna tell a story like me. So like when I lost $1 million, I told everybody. I ain't have to wait for nobody to tell nobody I didn't lost $1 million. But I did it myself. Hey, Candace and so-and-so started together no more. I did it myself. Yeah. I don't need nobody telling my story from you. I'm telling myself.
Yeah, because you are a celebrity, so you got to get it out before.
I did it myself. So, yeah, you want to start with brand awareness, pre-launch waitlist.
What interview first?
Oh,
you got to interview them.
Yeah. You come to my free class. I got free stuff all over the whole thing.
So before I even could get in the community, you're gonna make sure that
I mean, it's free. Anybody can join. It's a link. People join every week.
Gotcha.
It's free. People tell somebody. I pride myself on results. Not money. God don't do it for me. I ain't worked for money, y'all, since 2019.
Damn.
Since 2019, I've not worked for money. I ain't hustle. I don't hustle. It's a learned skill set here.
And so that's what gives you the longevity too.
Well, I feel like what gives me the longevity is all these people that I help. I create this big old pot of all these people that I helped. And by default, I'm pleasing God. I'm helping people I'm going to take care of. And I'm a good person.
Well, and you're not just doing one thing, though.
Kinda.
Not really. I mean,
to one audience.
Yeah, it's not just to an esthetician.
So, trucking company, me and my husband, Airbnbs, spa, influencer, speaker, author.
Wow. Yeah.
Them things.
Yeah, we gotta get you on.
As an influencer, I sold over $3 million for other companies. As an influencer, like people challenges, I sold them for them. People challenge.
How do you sell a challenge for people?
Because I have the community. depending on, let's say it's a challenge about funding. Well, not funding, because I only do funding challenges if they charge it 10%.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a somebody trying to sell a funnel, like they're gonna pull your funnel, and they got a challenge. I let my audience know about it, and they go buy.
That is
So
true.
I get paid based on what I feel.
I mean, my mind is racing. I'm still on the Groupon shit. Like,
We gotta do a whole class. We have to do it on the back end. If people can learn that, especially if they ain't got no money. I teach from I don't have any money. If somebody come to me, because I ain't used to have no money.
Yeah.
So I did all this with not with no money, but I figured it out with that money. And now that I got some money, I'm still doing the same thing, but I'm adding the money to it. So it's like a explosion.
That's good. But yeah, again, you're teaching life skills. You're teaching people how to not just focus on one thing, but you're teaching them whatever you focus on.
One thing, though. Yeah, whatever you focus on, correct.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Right? Not to say don't focus on one thing, but if your focus is on this, I can help.
No, what I'm teaching marketing operations is for anybody. That's one thing I've learned. So I help other people. I just don't market. So when you come to my page, something a spot sheet, I don't want you to think that I'm in trucky. I need you to know that I help Spot be pro. But because of who I am and I speak, people meet me. Somebody might have a coffee brand. Somebody might have. I did talk to a lady today. She got a nonprofit with Candace. She ain't making no money. She just did a $19. I did a $19 label they sell. It was $15 in the consultation. We just did on our one up here. She said she.
Oh, you were over here.
She said she's been abused since 2017, and she didn't know nothing that's all about. It's 2025. She got a nonprofit, but she said somebody told her about me because I wouldn't have let her pay. If somebody not referring you got that spot, I don't even work with you.
Yeah.
Somebody to refer you because my main thing is spot. But I can help anybody with launching, creating an offer, marketing, and sales. Those are my strong points.
I love it. We got to work.
And we can. I am for hire.
No, we're going to partner.
I'm ready.
Because I'm still in this input zone that I'm doing grading. But, of course, I'll talk to you about the challenges. And
so you been doing challenge? Yeah. I know a lot of people do challenge. I just don't want to know challenge.
I want to do the ads. We're going to do all that. Like, literally. I'm going to send you my course so you can look at it. My presentation.
One of my clients, I met him in a program. He paid somebody $10,000 to help build his course, but they didn't know anything about spa. So he ended up meeting me. I charged him maybe $100 for the call. He's going over the course. I'm like, none of this makes sense. I'm like, I already did this whole course. In 2 days, he did a Zoom. That night, he made $14,000. That night. And this was a low ticket. He wasn't a high ticket. But he's now, I think he's my number 39 billion. He's making $1 million.
You made 40 more people millionaires. So you've helped put 41 million lives.
I just helped
in people's pockets.
Actually, 100 million. Because a lot of people make 6 figures and most have 6 figures. But 41 of them.
Isn't that part of you sound like you're at that page where I tell people I've done it so long, I love watching other people do it now. That seems like where you're at.
I want people to make $1 million if they desire. That's another thing I'm sure. Don't push something off on nobody. Because I want you to make $1 million. You might not want it. I don't want to push. I want you to want this. I had a call with somebody yesterday. She said, I want to make $2,000. I said, okay.
Yeah, easy.
And that's what you want. Girl, I said, girl, we can make that today.
I call that the dog effect.
She don't know though. You know, like people not around people. We think this way. We had to see something, hear something, learn something to think how we thinking what we want. So we got to think about it. The pool of people who not seeing, knowing is way larger than the pool of people that he'll see.
Facts.
So when she said she wanted to make $2,000, I didn't try to push nothing. The old me would have said, I think you're great.
Yeah.
I said, okay, that's what the fine feels. He make $2,000.
Easy work.
For me, it's easy work.
Yeah. For me, that's like she changed my life.
She was a massage therapist in Oklahoma City.
Dang.
She lived in Oklahoma. I just talked to her yesterday. I was hitting lunch with my husband. I said, oh, baby, I'm sorry. I got to do a call. And when I sat on the patio, I did the Zoom call with her yesterday.
And now she's part of the team. Hopefully.
She's not on the team. She did a consultation. What do you mean you say team?
I mean, part of the community.
Anybody ain't part of the community.
She's somewhere in the system.
She took my Groupon course first.
Nice.
She took my Groupon. I was the first Black beauty influencer to have a partnership with Groupon.
You have a partnership with Groupon?
I had it. It's expired now.
Wow.
I had it one part. I made over 6 figures with the partnership. I didn't touch anybody. I had a partnership with them. So show people and I had an article in Entrepreneur Magazine, you know. They went buying about Groupon. So if you look up Groupon, my black face right there. So I see without me. And so I gave my Groupon clients 1,000 people for absolutely free. 1,000 people to play it for free. Because Groupon is going to want people to sign up. And so thousands of people. So that was one of my biggest
That's a flex right there.
that was one of my big. I had a 6-figure one. I made 6 figures by my clicks.
How many? One person asks people like you. I've asked this to Alex. Good energy. I've asked.
I took dispatching from him, but I never did.
Yeah. Okay, that was my question.
When my husband had we was owner operator.
Nice.
Somebody else was in the dispatch. I wanted to be, and I was like, oh no, I like spa.
But somebody like you, and I asked Alex this. I swear this. Are you not worried about the people that don't make it?
No, I'm very worried. That's why I'm more worried. Like when I'm worried, it's not about my own self. It's about other people.
But what I've heard is they've said, not them exactly, but people that sell courses are like, Hanz, 70% of people that take my course, my mentorship, never finish.
So
you can't worry about those people.
So if you look at I get that, but I don't think that way. Because again, I'm building community. So most people, they don't know you're gonna get evicted. They don't know your car in the repo. Mm-hmm. They don't know your husband beating you. Like one of my girls was getting beat the fuck up. I said, girl, when you ready to get out of there, let me know. I do a thing. But if you ain't ready to get out of there, I ain't putting my bid. I don't do that. If you're married, I really ain't gonna do it. Yeah. If you married, you gotta get beat up on your own. I go on talking to you that. I'm not giving nobody married business. Like, I know my community so well. I know who car and repo. I know who rent late. I know who credit bad. Because I'm building community. Not into that. Oh, I can't work about that. See, this is my anointing. I'm really waking up every day for the better. And not saying that nobody else is not, but this the high touch that people say will burn me out, kill me. Mm. I need to know. Like, when I talk to people, hey, bro, what's your prayer squad? When you guys say, you happy? Was one like this? How we talking? This is a conversation.
Yeah, yes, sure.
It ain't just about like how much money you want to make. What's your market budget? Hey, girl.
Again, though, it's not transactional. You have personal relationships.
And when my clients make $30K, guess what? You don't have to pay that. Yeah. They don't claim them. They become my partners. When you get to a $30K month consistently over and over, let's be partners. Now I'm gonna really mentor you. You ain't got to pay me. And they become my sponsors. Some of them have become my boss besties. Some of them have become like my family. But I need as many people as possible to the 30. Once you get to a 30K month, we can easily go up into 100K plus month, and then we turn it on to 100K plus days, or weekends, or weeks. Just depends on what they want to do.
Damn. Yeah, you got a lot.
And also, studies show that only 7% of the people had to complete the entire program. Do you know I have a 97% success rate in my program?
97.
But it's because I'm that high touching, that hands on.
How much you in your community?
I'm not talking about
No, I'm not talking. I'm really gonna join. I need to. I love educating. Yeah. It's really what is your community?
It's called Spa Boss Tribe.
Spa Boss Tribe.
Yeah. So it's on Facebook. We're actually gonna go over to school, but not to January.
That's where he's putting me on.
Yeah.
For community on school.
Yeah, I'm due January. I just have too much going on right now. So we gotta wait till January. But it's already in the queue for January. But we still on Facebook right now.
Okay. So your community's on Facebook as Spa Boss Tribe.
Yeah, and then we have a text number 901-519-2880. I'm gonna text you 2 to 3 times a week and invite you to a free class, a free meetup.
What's that number again?
901-519-2880. And all we talk about is marketing. Everything is about marketing.
It's marketing outside of social media.
Definitely. Because some people, believe it or not, most people can't do social media. Mm-hmm. They don't make no money. And then they don't have money per ad. So they lose in there too. Yeah. See the difference? So they need to do other things outside of social media.
Y'all gonna get the real, like, this ain't no, and I've done mentorship. I've seen a mentorship.
So can I tell you what I tell my mentee to spend? So, I don't want to say the wrong thing. The gurus will watch this.
Say it.
My mentee, what I say is, let's say we had a marketing budget. Where should I spend it? Where should I spend their money? So, number one, people gonna always say, you should spend their money on ads. But if you ain't got no money to spend on ads, you ain't gonna make no money back because you're not putting no money in. So, you kind of hurting yourself there. So, number two, where should we spend their money? Sponsorship. Jackpot. Nobody teaches this. You should be spending part of your marketing budget on sponsorship. It is a jackpot and it is the golden nest to build real relationship and get paid forever. Sponsorships. That's what part of the marketing budget should be on. I don't know why people don't know this. Getting vendor booths everywhere, not just in your city. Everywhere, get you a vendor booth so you can reach more people and build you a nationwide network. Because we're thinking long term here, so money should go to vendor booths. And then a large amount of money should go to community service. Everybody, not everybody, I'm sorry. When I teach my community, everybody needs to do community service once a month. I don't care if it's $100 and you're going to go feed the homeless. Like, people got to see what you're doing as a person, but it's bagged up by your brand. Mm-hmm. So we spend our money in a multitude of places. So we pay something. We spend our money in content creators. We spend our money with influencers. We do exclusive invite only. Everybody, if you're listening to me, you should be doing an executive invite only event, executive luncheons. Power play right there. See, now we can took a little minute for us to get here, but we here now.
You dropping it though.
I do my executive lunches at Neiman Marcus. They know me. I've been doing. Google me. I do my executive lunches at Neiman Marcus. I've been doing them over there. This is my 4th year. I invite state representatives. Mind you, I'm in Spa. What? Why am I inviting a state representative? I need them proclamations. I need those endorsements. I need all those people as my clients. So when people think about marketing, we talking about you know how they say your client avatar? I'm your client avatar. I do your red carpet dream client. That's what I do. So we be having executive luncheons.
Damn.
This had nothing to do with social
media. You took your marketing to a whole level.
This had nothing to do with social media. Depending on what one of my luncheons don't cost me $5,000. I have to have $5,000 put up though. And then let's say I want to invite a state representative. If you invite me to Neiman Marcus, I'm coming. You see, depending on what you invite me to. Yeah. So we pick good places that we know people would like to come. And I love it and this. They said, before you be black, be excellence. So before I heard that, I was saying we are the black excellence. Like, I've been saying it forever and ever and ever. So now before we black, we are excellent. Yeah. So everything we do is excellent based on what we're trying to do. And then people should be doing giveaways. Who do giveaways real good is Judy, who's married to Brett. She killed it with her giveaway. And she's been doing it forever. I learned a lot of things from her too.
Dang. I want to give away ambulance.
Let's do it. That's better than feed. Credit you so many leads that play for itself.
Yeah. You already know how we think. I'm trying to think of the same thing I'm thinking. Yeah, we gotta do that.
I give away spas. I give away salon sweeps. I give away trademarks. You're giving away trips to China, trips to Cabo. We did a lot of giveaways. We give away groceries during Thanksgiving. So we do a lot of giveaways.
I'm like, odds all things that you are the knowledge is pouring out. I'm supposed to be going out with my son after this. You have to run them inside else. Dang, so where'd you get all this from? From experience?
Definitely from experience. And then, of course, when I got heavy in social media, I saw somebody like Judy who owned Kaleidoscope, and she had made one thing. A lot of people, they made so much money. So I go and I research, what did they do? Hey, they're doing all this community in that. They're doing these big old toy drawers. Everybody's gonna love you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So as I got on social, and I paid almost everybody. I ain't gonna say all their names. But I paid a lot of people. I'm talking about $50K, $45K, $37K, $20K, $27K. I done spent so much money on just coaching, mastermind. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money. So I have so many amazing mentors who I really learned from. And let me tell you something. I wanted to learn. Here. I wanted better for myself. Once I knew I wanted better, I really got better.
Well, that started with all that exposure you had with all those millionaires doing there.
Well, I learned it when I started going to the house. Yeah. I went better. I didn't know before. I was trying to figure it out. And I was like, I went better. And then moving to Atlanta changed my life because I didn't see this back in Memphis. And then getting my mentor to what they exposed me. So then joining high level masterminds, what they exposed me. So I wanted better, so I became better. And I'm still becoming better right now today.
Facts. I love it. And you one of the leaders in Atlanta.
I'm definitely a thought leader, thought leader.
If you want to know more about anything spa related or just marketing, I thought I was interviewing Candace to tell us about just the spa game, but I'm going to definitely align myself with you. And it's just my mind is racing because I've never interviewed someone and I'm taking notes while I'm interviewing them. Man, Sean, do you have any questions? I always Sean maybe missed something that I gotta cover my ass. Okay, you guys. Okay. Man, Ken, you a beast. You a fucking beast.
I tell everybody, because I give so much, I don't have as much as I should have. But I'm so at peace. I'm so thankful. I'm so happy. I know I can charge way more. I know I don't have to do as much giving and serving as I do. but it really makes me happy to do it. So I'm super proud of myself for that.
I did Dated Chance podcast
Mm-hmm.
long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I did this podcast, I'm gonna say this because I feel like him. When we was at the end of the podcast, he's like, "Man, I just want to hang out with you." That's what I want to do. I'm like, I just want to hang out.
I had to fight. I want to tell everybody something too. If you are a service bad, people don't respect us. This ain't no shade to nobody. I had to fight my way to get on Dave's podcast. Like, I had to fight, and I kept on pitching. I never gave up until I got on there. And so, one thing, like, people only see us, oh, she do massages, or like, we don't get the respect that we deserve as real entrepreneurs. Is really making change. It's really making impact. And so we have to, that's why the community service things are so important. These other things we're doing so people can see our value. And it took me 4 years to get on Dave's podcast. 4 years ago. Yeah. I mean, now everybody know I'm doing something, but it took me, but I was already doing these things then. Yeah. It took me 4 years to get a program.
Jeez.
4. That's a very long time. And I could tell, because he was the hottest thing back then. Yeah. You know, they still, hot right now. And I'm like, I'll be on there. And so I've been on probably everybody's podcast now.
Yeah. Like I said, I knew you before I knew you. I knew of you. But if there's anything that you felt like we left out, because I feel like if anyone's watching this, oh, okay. Sean's saying we did beat something out. Go ahead.
I think you should give her the quote, and we should ask her to let her be the healthcare CEO for our community. Just picture something.
So we have a segment where all of my guests, even though they come with their expertise and their success, we cut away from that and we allow them to get on the doctor's chair. I put my healthcare CEO lab coat on, my stethoscope, and I'll ask you, hey, Candace, if there's anything that you feel in your business that's unhealthy, or we like to say unhealthy, needs improvement, what would it be? And then I write your prescription. Oh, Sean wants to flip it and do what now?
So basically, and we can keep it in frame right here. You give her the code, and then you ask her the question, and let you know what we do for it.
Candace is going to turn into Dr. Candace for this segment. And we have never been done before.
People got out of honorary doctor.
I'm
an honorary doctor today.
I don't let people with my stethoscope, so Shanti.
I used to have my own.
You special.
Yeah, it's never been done before. It's crazy right here.
I don't know the blood pressure. Look, the old school way. I didn't know how to do that.
Look, it says healthcare CEO right here. You're the official healthcare CEO.
I love it. And it smells good.
Thank you. Little proud, a little something.
It smells good.
All right, so now I'm the patient?
You're the patient.
All right. I think that's a great idea. All right, cool. So, Dr. Candace, I got some issues.
Okay.
All right, here. This is your prescription pad.
I'm like marketing prescription.
Your prescription pad could be join your community. Whatever you feel like this is actually a great idea. Whatever you feel like in your expertise that can help me.
Okay.
All right. So after this podcast, everything that we do is centered around the healthcare CEO. Mm-hmm. I see other people doing the webinars, and I have a full script, but I haven't figured out the marketing yet. And
for the podcast or the ambulance?
For the ambulance. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. For the ambulance, I have a community which I charge $29.99. There's not that many people on there.
For the one?
Yeah. So I need to bring all this together, but I think that there's just really no direction, would you say? And nobody giving me the, hey, I see everything you got. Now this is the step 1, step 2.
That's good. So as your doctor, the first thing I'm going to say, people who have money get into other things just because they can. So now if you got one business, your ambulance business is doing with your health care. Now you want to do this, you got to give it all you did like you gave the other business. So I feel like that'd be a big misconception with a lot of people. Like, hey, I'm not doing this for money because I already got money. So now you don't do it how you did it when you did like the first business.
True.
So there's one problem that I tell
I'm glad you figured that out.
That's one problem.
Something I didn't want to get, but go ahead.
The second problem, now that you want to do it, you need to really write it out. You need to work from the back to the front.
What do you mean?
So if you want to have a community for $29, how many people do you, like overall, how many people do you want to see in there? What do you eventually want to charge? Do you want to keep it at $29? Do you eventually want to go to $199? So we need to write everything down and work from back to the front to get to what you want. Okay. That's how it do with me. Because then again, if you do it, how you just say it now, hey, it's $29, and a lot of people in there, you would have then, hey, what do I really want from this? And why do I want it? And what's the end goal here?
Yeah.
We want to work from back to the front to even see if this is only worth it.
Okay.
Because you go pay for school, you go hire a community manager, you just spending money, and you really ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
We first got the terms really gonna get done.
Okay.
First, so we can see the bigger picture, the long, not the $29. What you really want from this, now these PCs is gonna make it worth your while to get it done, hire the right people, so we can get the resources you want. So that's what I'll say. So it could be $29 right now, but is that forever, or have you thought paying $29?
Got me.
So when you see what's the real end goal to see if we're really gonna do this or not, because we might don't get that out.
Okay.
A lot of people do that, they won't waste their time on a lot of things. And then, like if I have my community and my end goal is for my key person, like when I pass, my key person to take on my community, for my expo to live way beyond me, I'm gonna do it.
I never even thought that for.
Well, this is how I teach.
Thank you, doctor.
We got to establish this first
Mm-hmm.
to see it is worth it. Because you're not doing, most people are doing things because they need the money. So they're going to see some level of it through. You don't need the money. That's why there's nobody in there right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You get different?
I was just thinking another sort of income, another
Right.
grant exposure.
Right. Which is true. But you really don't, it's not going to make you or break you if you don't get that money.
No.
Whereas if your main, so I'm just making enough, if your main source of income is your ambulance business, if you don't do that, that's going to break you. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
This is why people don't get things done. Is it different?
Yes.
Me showing up, getting visibility, coming to the podcast, of course, be a relationship with you. This is what I want. I did tell my makeup artist, I said, we're not going to be off today. I'm so tired. I said, but he called. I had just said I need to do some more podcasts at this. You ask him, you shall receive. God answer that fast.
Amen.
So I know I really want to do it. So guess what? I'm going to do the excellent. I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to be stalling. I'm not going to already have a $29 offer with nobody in it. That's crazy. You want to damn to your hamburger business?
No. Never.
All right. See different things?
Yes. Is that my
But
prescription?
if we want to do it, your prescription, we need to do a pre-lunch.
Okay.
It won't be a webinar. I need y'all to know too. Well, we can do a webinar, but from that webinar, we need to invite people to an in-person event because we get an 80% high conversion rate. And this is all coming from the book Superfan by Pat Plan.
Oh,
We want
not
to-
not even your book. You're promoting someone else's book.
This is my favorite book in the whole wide world.
What is it called?
Superfans. Super, F-A-N-S, by Pat Plan. I actually have a book club, everybody. You can go to my Instagram, 7-Figure Spy Chick, and scroll down to the bottom of my link tree. You'll see shop and you'll see book club. I've had a book club since 2017.
I need to join that.
I love books.
I need to join that.
We've been meeting every month since 2017.
I'm joining that.
So here, we will do a webinar. Well, before we even do a webinar, before we do any of this, you want people to pay $29. We need to have a lead magnet first. So it needs to be some type of free download, or if it's going to be an evergreen webinar, just collect the leads. Then we will invite them to a live webinar with you, like a fireside chat with the help for the CEO.
Okay.
And why they should get into the ambulance business, what's the earning potential there, what's the how it's not saturated, boom, boom, boom. And then they can join $29. And then we will have the in-person thing at 12 to take them over to something more high tier.
Let's do it.
Yeah. How many people you want in there? And you can get that on top of your head. You never got that part even? You never got,
I'll sing it 500 to 1,000.
which one? That's a big gap.
1,000.
There.
1,000 would be amazing.
You see what I'm saying?
Again, I'm looking.
And that's laundry. What's the number? That's a big number.
That is that'd be 30,000 a month.
Oh, yeah. That's cute. That's sexy. She's like, extra.
It's beautiful, extra
Then
money.
you get a community manager to run that for you.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to be as high touch, but you're still going to be a little touch because they know who you are.
Yeah, and people. Yeah, I get. Okay.
You need you need to have a lead magnet out like today.
Okay.
Or before you lead.
How to start an ambulance company?
Hey everybody, don't get mad at me, gurus. The ebooks are whack.
Okay.
People don't.
What would I do?
People don't read anymore.
An audio book?
Maybe like a YouTube video or something.
Okay.
Maybe like a video, short, 8 minute or less video talking about what you would say in an ebook. People are more into videos than ebooks.
That's true. Me too.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you said an ebook will be about?
How to start an ambulance company? Comfortable.
I won't make my ebook about that. My ebook will be about how to get it to a side of the healthcare business that Dominic talks about. By default, I'm going to click because I don't know what you're talking about. Curiosity. By default, I'm going to click and enter my information. I don't even know what you're talking about. But I know I want to be in the healthcare industry. Your business still in that area, but nobody talks about this. Like, by default, who did so many people.
Yeah.
And everybody won't be your target audience, but enough of that. You will get so many leads, you will get 11,000 people to $10,000. See
All right. Yes, we're going to record this episode. I will play this episode back. Thank you, Dr. Parker, Holyfield, Candace, the 7-figure spot chick. Is that, how do people get in touch with you?
Yes, I just changed my name from 6-figure spot chick to 7-figure spot chick. I went to an 8-figure mastermind. It's like, why you not 7-figure spot chick? I'm a vegan certificate for 3 years. I worked 10 years to become 6-figure spot chick. So I would just suck on my name. So I finally changed 7-figure spot chick, spell out the 7, don't leave out the spa. That's on Instagram. You can definitely text me. That text line open 24/7 901-519-2880. And then you can Google your girl, 6-figure spot chick or Candace Holyfield.
Let's go. Y'all heard from the one and only, the queen of Atlanta and Memphis, when it comes to anything healthcare or just building your brand. I've learned a lot. I interviewed her thinking one thing. I'm leaving thinking a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's been such an honor to have you. She is now known as the 7-figure spot chick. Listen, if you guys want to learn anything, not just about how to grow your med spa or a particular aspect of it, just how to grow your business. This is the person you talk to. And why not talk to someone who believes in God and believes in people? I love this interview. It's probably my dopest interview. No disrespect to anybody else, but I just love that I took away a lot more than I thought I was going to. So to me, I will definitely be one of your students, peers, however you want to call it. But I'll be reaching out to you soon, and I hope everybody else will. This is the wrap of episode number 15. We are one in the books, right? Anything, any parting words?
I love my husband, Anthony Parker.
Smart woman.